Hey, what is up, Internet? Kyle here, Orange and Bruce FC, and I guess I'm back to doing predominantly toy videos now that the world has pretty much unleashed hell on everything. So, as you guys kind of knew, a couple weeks ago, I announced that I was transitioning over to more soccer and beer related with just a little bit of toy kind of content. And of course, you know, the world decides to throw this virus out and just absolutely destroy any social interaction of any kind in the entire world. So MLS is not being played, NHL is not being played, breweries are shutting down. Here in Ohio, we're actually starting tonight. Today is Monday, March 23rd. So starting tonight at midnight, we're in a stay-at-home order, which means that unless you actually have to be out for like food, medicine, emergencies, you're not supposed to leave your home. My wife and I, we've actually been doing that for the last week and a half anyway. So this really isn't going to be a lot of change for us. But yeah, it's just a lot of craziness going on. And I really hope that everyone out there is staying safe. I can honestly say that as of right now, the wife and I, we have both so far not had any sort of symptoms or any disease or anything like that. I'm kind of getting over just a little bit of a cold, but I believe it was just a cold, not anything more serious. But I hope everybody out there is having the same fortune and everything that we are, and you guys are helping do your part to flatten this curve and really just stop this disease from spreading any further than it already has. And yeah, just really hope that you guys are staying safe and healthy. But because of all this, I actually, once like all the news started coming out like 2 weeks ago that this was all going to ramp up, you can kind of see behind me, there's a couple Star Wars Lego boxes. And I went a little crazy just kind of fearing that something like this might happen where we're going to be confined in our homes. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to get some stuff to do. So I bought some comics, bought some Legos, and some video games, and that's pretty much what I've been doing. So just to kind of keep the creative juices flowing, I figured I'd go ahead and just do another one of my little build and review videos. I had a lot of fun doing that with the Batman stuff. So, like I said, I'm fully stocked up on Legos. So we're gonna go ahead and do that with some Star Wars Legos. So the first set I'm gonna put together today is gonna be the AT-ST Raider from the Mandalorian. Absolutely love this show. I just wanted an AT-ST in my Lego collection because I think they're such cool looking vehicles. And this is the one that's pretty easily to find in a really good price. I think this was only 40 bucks. So yeah, super excited to have one of these in my collection, and 540 pieces. So I'm gonna put this all together tonight, and yeah, just show you the time lapse, show you what the final product looks like, and we're just really excited to get back into it. Let's not delay it any further. To the time lapse. Actually, yeah, sorry, it probably won't be the time lapse. I'll probably take out the bags and show you everything before I start the time lapse, but yeah, you guys will see that here in a second. So as I was saying in my intro, the wife and I have both been home, quarantined, and she has taken over my Lego building spot with this puzzle. So I'm kind of reduced to having to use this little TV tray to build this AT-ST, but this should work pretty well. So here are all the contents of the box. So we have 4 bags, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have our instruction manual, and then we have our sticker sheet. So not really anything that looks like too complex with this set. Like I said, it's only like 510 pieces, I think, so something along those lines. So not the 24 crazy bags like the Batmobile, but it should be a pretty fun build. So now let's cue the time lapse. Here's our completed ATST, and this thing is amazing. There are so many little intricate details on it, and honestly, just the stature of kind of like the architecture between like the legs and the body. And this thing stands about, I don't know, 11 inches tall. So this is going to have such a really cool presence in my Star Wars Lego display. This is just one really cool piece. I'm going to show you everything in just a little bit more detail, go through the articulation, everything that is on this piece. But this figure does come with 4 minifigures, so let's take a look at those first. So we are given 4 different minifigures with this set. So of course we get Mando, we get Cara Dune, and we also get 2 Klatooinian Raiders. So to kind of take a closer look at these figures, these things look really cool. Really like the body armor paint that they put there on Mando. His helmet looks really nice, and he does have this nice kind of, I don't know, like kind of, it's more of like a, almost like a felt kind of cape. My only kind of complaint with this set is the weapons that they come with are so big that they throw off the figure's center of gravity. So unless you kind of have the body bent back like this, they cannot stand on their own. The weapons just pull them down. And even bent back, it still pulls them down quite often. But taking a look at Cara here, once again, you get some nice like detail there in the paint on the body. Face looks really cool, like the hair. And then if you do pop off the hair on the other side of the Lego head, you have a nice kind of little smirking Cara instead of the angry vert face. That's like that little kind of display option. Once again, her weapon does kind of pull her forward a little bit. And with the Klatooinian Raiders, both of these guys look really nice there with like their kind of little bit of warrior tribe armor. This one has a nice like little shoulder spike pad thing that looks really cool. Helmet looks very nice on this one. He does come with 2 little blasters. This one does come with a bigger blaster rifle, and then his suit just looks a little bit different. And then he does have this kind of little half shield here underneath his chin. So both of those guys look really nice as well. And taking a closer look at the ATST itself, the actual reason you buy the set, not just for the minifigures, but this thing looks absolutely amazing with the way that they were able to kind of translate the architecture of this machine into Lego form. I think they did a fantastic job here with like the top, like little cockpit kind of half, and then the legs just kind of blew me away with kind of how much detail and everything they were able to get into them. Just really, really cool. But kind of starting here at the top, so here you do have like the little hatch and everything all Legoed out. Looks really cool. So this does operate, if I can actually get underneath here. So this does open, and then it reveals like the actual seating and different controls and everything there on the inside. And then the actual full hatch does open as well. So you can actually place one of the Raiders actually inside of the ATST, which I thought was really cool. And then it gives you like the little control panels there, the joystick, and yeah, just a lot of really cool little features. And I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see in the lighting, but there's actually a little blaster sitting right there as well, which I thought was a really nice little touch. And then if we go ahead and close that, these blaster shields here right above the windows actually do open. So if you do have one of the figures inside, you can see it really cool, like he's peering out, driving it. I think that looks really, really cool. And like I said, they do hinge up and down, so they can be open or shut. Just really nice feature there. As far as here on the side, you do have the blasters that do rotate. Same with these front blasters, they are hinged up and down. And then same with this side, these rotate as well. So a lot of cool different like little battle options. Things that looks really nice. So the other little thing you do get is you do get some lasers here in the front, so you can kind of see the little red bulbs right there. Those are plastic laser pieces that if you look at these thrusters right here, and just kind of give you a backside of what the mech looks like. Really nice detail and everything there with the Legos. If you actually hit this little thruster, if you push it forward, you can see shoots out that little laser beam right here, which I thought was a little cool, little playable feature on this. And then kind of see here, you get some more of like the hosing and mechanics of the actual mech, which is just awesome. I guess the only kind of complaint I would have, there's just a ton of stickers that need to be put on this. And I understand why Lego does that and everything like that, but you can kind of see here, my sticker placing ability is not the greatest. And I'm a little bit OCD when it comes to these type of things, so this is bothering me just a little bit. So just be aware that I think there was like 20 some stickers that you have to put on this. Pretty much any detailed piece, whether it be the camo or anything like that, they're stickers. So there's really no actual painted pieces on this set. Everything's just a sticker, so just be mindful of that. You're going to place a lot of stickers, and you could end up with some kind of janky stuff like I did, but nonetheless, still an awesome piece. And then really the last kind of moving part up here at the top is if you do rotate this little cylinder back here, the actual ATST cockpit does rotate, which is really nice. and pretty much every position I've been able to put it in, it has stood. So I haven't felt like putting it like off to the side is going to throw off the center of balance or anything like that, which is really kind of cool with how they designed these legs. And then kind of coming down to the legs, one of the things I really loved were these hoses that they gave us. So they gave us these like little rubber, and I think they're whips is what it actually is, like the Lego piece. But you kind of connect them here throughout the legs, and it just gives you that really cool look of like hydraulic hoses. I thought that was really an ingenious way to use those. But you can kind of see here the legs are just, I don't know, mech legs, but they look really cool with the amount of detail and just like the way the joints and everything work together. Yeah, just a super impressive piece. And then down here on the feet, you do have the really detailed legs there, or feet. And yeah, just an overall, just an insanely detailed Lego set. So that is going to do it for my build and review of the Lego Star Wars The Mandalorian AT-ST Raider. Like I said throughout the review, this set has blown me away. Everything from the architecture and just being able to get it in Lego form, and just the presence that this is going to have in a Star Wars Lego display. Is one of the coolest sets I think I have seen in a while, and the 4 minifigures that come with are really cool. This is definitely something you want to pick up if you're a Mandalorian fan, or honestly if you're like me and I love the Mandalorian but I just really wanted an AT-ST in my Lego Star Wars collection. And I know the original one from Empire Strikes Back is going for like about $100. This one you can find, Lego.com said $50. I actually found this at my local Target, not on sale, but just as a normal sticker price of $40. I definitely think this is worth this. Honestly, it's probably worth the $50, but this is just an awesome piece. Highly recommend it. And it was just a fun, not super challenging build, but definitely a fun build. I think overall it took me about, I don't know, 2.5, 3 hours. Now I was watching TV and doing some other things throughout it as well. But yeah, just a really cool, fun build, and you get this amazing piece you get to display at the end of it. So once again, that is going to do it for my review and build. I want to thank you guys so much for checking out these videos. I do have quite a few other Lego sets that I'm going to be putting together during this whole quarantine period. And honestly, during this whole thing, the only thing I can really hope is that everyone out there is safe, healthy, and we are all going to kind of get through this together, hopefully sooner than later. But I guess we'll just kind of see how it goes. But that's the main thing, is just everybody stay safe, everybody stay healthy, and hopefully these videos just provide you just a little bit of an escape, and hopefully you're building your own Legos. And just enjoying your time at home and trying to make the best out of a pretty crappy situation. But yeah, once again, I want to thank you guys so much for checking out all of these videos. If you guys have any comments, questions, or anything about the set, feel free to reach out to me in the comments. Love to hear from you. If you're new to the channel, if you wouldn't mind, go ahead and liking and subscribing. And once again, that's going to be it. So I want to thank you guys so much for checking out these videos, and I'll catch you guys later. See ya.